This is we have to be real close. Oh,
Right. Close.
Oh, that's too close.
This is too close.
Let's dunk the
Like
tips.
this. Woo! Anyway, we are back on the Ibanez stand for
The
2019.
video that most people look forward to with us every time.
It's where Pete and I display our unrivaled knowledge of contemporary guitar players by going around looking at signature guitars for people that we absolutely have all their albums of. Anyway, being more serious, I saw this catalogue release a couple of weeks ago, and the one that blew me away, genuinely did, Axion, which is a new range of guitars. It's kind of a slightly new body shape, new bridges. There's a range of 6 strings, 7 strings, Floyd's extended range guitars.
Bare knuckle pickups as well.
They are wicked. Nice and lightweight, kind of mid-price point, so not the cheapest Ibanez's, but not the dearest either.
And Ibanez always makes top quality
killer
products
specs,
put together. It's always great stuff.
Killer colours.
Yeah. Again, here we go with the Fluence.
Actually,
I just spoke to James outside, which works for the guys in the UK, and we're going to set something up.
Oh,
and we're going to do some.
We need to get we need to get out of the dark ages, Pete.
Yeah, into the Fluence age.
Yes.
Fluence.
Oh, they're so nice. Anyway, I'm a big fan of all the Ibanez guitars, and Axion looks super cool.
Is it me, or is this thing kind of a thing this year?
Is it me?
Or maybe last year?
You're looking for...
Because there was a couple of different guitars that had the same design we've seen.
Yeah, a lot of the guitars are kind of trying to bevel the body shapes and use these
something like this sort of
sandwich kind of materials to get this sort of layered effect. Anyway, over here are some S-Series guitars sporting the Fluence system again.
Surely somebody's got to steal these, Lee.
Well, I'm going to. Well, I've stolen it. I'll put it back.
And we don't steal things.
We don't steal
That's not
stuff.
nice.
No. And here we get our first endorsee, Isaac Hale of Knocked Loose, and his right-hand man, Cole Crutchfield, also of Knocked Loose. Over the other side, though, let's do both walls. RG, I guess the kind of the shape that Ibanez are probably most known for. 8 strings, 7 strings, extended range, multi-scale.
These are not new, are they?
No, you're probably right.
I don't think they're new.
They're probably
They've got something new here. They've got this Sepra.
Is that new? Oh yeah, new. Because it says new
on it, Lee. So that's how you can tell if it says new. Sepra wood.
That's unusual. That looks like it's kind of on fire down here and not up here.
Figured black walnut top.
Ricky Horror Olsen of Motionless in White.
Yeah.
And Marcelo Barbosa of Angra. He's playing a... Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was playing a gem, but he's not.
Yeah, he's having a gem. Angra. I'm so Angra right now.
Now we have Ollie Steele from Monuments. I've got a feeling Monuments are also coming to that gig thing in Guildford. I might have made that up completely, but I know that somebody's trying to put a big kind of proggy, rocky guitar festival on, and I'm sure I saw their name mentioned.
Okay.
I might be wrong. So these are all new, are they? 9 strings? Whoa.
9 strings? How can you...
I can't even play a 6 string.
Yeah.
Funky colours, that's not new.
No. These two are new. If you can't make it, fake it, as we say.
For everybody wondering, all the new guitars are on the Andertons website, and of course on the Ibanez website, so you can go and find out more about them.
Over here, Lee. Let's just go over here, because this is something I haven't seen, and it's obviously not new, but I haven't seen these
well, that's
in
because
Andertons.
I kind of don't order them.
They're cheap,
that's
man.
why. Yeah, it's Ibanez, obviously. Everybody does a sort of a more of a Gibson-y kind of style guitar.
Oh, right. I thought they looked great, though, for that amount of money.
I'm underwhelmed. Just whelmed.
Jen Majura from Evanescence.
Well, at least we've heard of the band.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Over here, we've got some revamped RG Prestige.
They are new. I like these colours. They're great, man.
Al Joseph in Hivemine. He looks fearsome.
Yeah.
I like these green colours.
Yeah, they're green. They're cool.
So that's RGR 5220M. Such catchy numbers.
Yeah, they
6 string, 7 string.
They got the names really right.
Yeah, so have. I tell you, Fender would have been so much more successful if they hadn't used like Stratocaster. If they'd just called it like an LF 16409.
62. That would be perfect.
More fluency pickups. God, wouldn't you like to have shares in Fishman at the moment? He's killing it. And then a 9-string, 8-string.
These older Prestige series, right?
Huh?
These older Prestige.
Prestige
rethought,
RG.
revamped, reimagined. So, 5-piece maple neck, Wenge, stainless steel frets, illuminated side dots for those dark gigs.
What's new about these? I don't know. They don't look very new. Perhaps they're just a tilt neck joint. Is that new? Let's have a little look. Does that look new to you?
Oh, it's tilted down this way.
Maybe.
And new pickups.
Yep. I mean, that again, whenever I see these, I just think of the original Ibanez kind of vibe, especially this color. It's cool. Cameron Maynard, the contortionist. He does a killer guitar set whilst getting out of a box, a tiny box, with his legs wrapped around his head. More RG guitars. We've missed someone. Robbie Backer, also in the contortionist.
That's a cool color.
What, that?
The orange one.
It's got too many strings on it, but it is cool. New. Maybe the one on the left is new.
Yeah.
But these are my favourite looking guitars at the moment. I love the whole burl top thing.
Yeah, the necks, the 11-piece Wizard Panga maple walnut purple heart neck are just stunning, aren't they? And have a look at this. Panga. Sounds like something out of a Disney song. Right, let's come this way.
Phil Manansala of Mice and Men. I've read the book. I'm not sure I've bought the album. I'm not sure.
Men and Mice, so can't see what that says.
That's a proper guitar face, that one.
That's a guitar face.
Darren
He looks a bit like
Malakian of System of a Down. Well, there we go.
Yeah.
I didn't recognise him with his hat on, to be honest with you. I thought he was like a blues player, and now I realise who it is. There we go.
Certainly.
Anyway, what's new along this wall? A new AR artist model. These are kind of again very 70s sort of vibe around these.
I like these guitars.
And then a more contemporary take on the single cut here.
See, Ibanez does. They do these little things like the lock knot thing. You can open it up like that, you know, and you don't have to unscrew anything. Little cool details.
I think that the pricing on these is key, though. I mean, if it had been any more or less than $482.21, I don't think it would have worked. You know, this is key. 413 and 32 cents. I mean, who comes up with these prices?
I don't know.
Some retail expert.
They put some numbers in a little pocket, shake it, and put it on the table.
S series.
They're not new. These are not new. This is new.
That's a cool color.
It's very cool.
But not new.
Well, not new. This
Ocean
is new.
Fade.
This Silver Wave Black is new.
That's cool.
It's very cool. I like it. Let's have a look at the back.
Oh, there's some pretty guitars on the other side of this picture. He looks like he's got a plectrum in his ear. But it's anyway.
That's Brother Tuck from Robin Hood.
It is.
Yeah, that's very cool. I like that.
What do you reckon? AJ Ribolo or Aj Ribolo?
AJ.
AJ.
I reckon AJ.
Wow. Hey, here we go.
Let's have a little peek over here.
I'm desperately hoping that somewhere in the background, yes, straight behind me, just the best. That's how I want to get old.
I think you should take that up. You should start drawing it out.
I will. I'm going to. These are new. These look a little bit like the Axion, don't they, I suppose, with the colours and everything, but they're not RGA series.
We need to do some more Ibanez videos, I think.
Oh, that's neck through.
You know what I mean? We don't.
Well, you and Sam.
Me and Sam.
You and Sam.
Maybe get Lee to do the videos.
Lee Wraith. Although doesn't he? Oh no, because he's working for.
Doesn't he?
Shout.
He does, yeah.
Lee Wraith and Sam Bell.
And Sam Bell.
Oh, that would be a technical meltdown.
That would just be like
nuclear fusion. It
would just be the
weird-looking fingers.
Shredding delight. What else have we got? I can't work out where we are.
I know,
it's
very, very difficult to navigate this stand.
The legend that is Andy Timmons.
Yes.
Now with a roasted
the man
neck.
with tone for days in his fingers. Days and days.
New headstock shape, roasted maple neck.
Oh, 3-blade pickups.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Satin finish. Stainless steel frets.
Yeah, he's
6-point trim.
This is the 20th anniversary of the original Andy Timmons signature guitar. But hey, Paul Gilbert can beat that.
He can.
Because it's the 30th he doesn't even look old enough to have been an artist for 30 years.
Like 25 or
exactly.
Yeah.
Look at that blue steel stare.
He's staring right at it through my soul.
Through your
and
soul.
I like it.
And yeah, we saw this, like 3 mini humbuckers.
I like this.
Painted on F-holes.
Oh, I like this.
Block inlays. That's really cool.
Just a volume knob, nothing else. And here's the little version of it. You know what? I really like that new headstock they're putting on some of their stuff. Not on these ones, but I'm talking about the Andertons one. They're going back to the day with the Ibanez.
Well, that's the super old-fashioned logo, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And for bass players, Gary Willis, who has also been an artist for 20 years. That is loyalty for you.
That is.
They must be happy with the guitars.
Acura pickups there.
Over this way. Let's go and look at some semis. I've ordered these. Here. These are cool colours. Very pastel-y, retro, throwback to all the cool all the old American car colours. And really clever pricing. Not clever
so we got
pricing.
them coming in?
Yeah, really sensible pricing.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's a guy here that's demonstrated who's been splashed.
Absolutely been splattered. Tom Ibarra.
Oh, I know. He's great. I follow him on Instagram.
Well, because we're in the jazz section now.
Yeah, I know. If you don't know who this dude is, go and check him out on Instagram. He is an amazing, wonderful jazz guitar player.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's purple. You must love it.
Well, it's not quite purple. It's kind of a
lilac.
I like this. I like this shape. It's kind of old,
satin,
melted into. These all new as well. Wow. How can they dream up all these guitars every year? We come in here and there's just so many new guitars.
They like literally, it's like a new guitar for every day.
But they did bring loads of guitars out, new Ibanez this year. Was it 18 new signature?
They always do.
Something?
There's just so many. That's a lovely. Oh, they are nice.
Yeah.
I always think Ibanez, the mid-price kind of jazz guitars. They're a really, really strong offering from these guys. That's pretty, like the slightly worn vibe.
Yeah. Sort of an aged look to it.
Very cool.
Yeah, let's move on. Hey, George.
He's got to be 30 years plus as an endorsee as well, maybe more.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, no, they did the 40th anniversary last year. Anniversary last year, didn't they? So, he's
this is the one we did a thing, but
I'm going to say something really nice about Eric Krasno. He looks a bit like Brad Pitt.
He does.
He's got a bit of Brad Pitt going on there, Eric.
I like, if you don't know who
I have heard some of his stuff.
Honestly, just go and check him out because he is insane. Pat Metheny. Again, amazing
Monster
player.
Jazzer. John Schofield,
respect.
One of the godfathers of that
we
style.
We do actually know who some of these people are.
You're totally right. Yeah. It's because we're in like the slightly older section now.
I'm not sure about
Randy Mateus.
Do you know him?
Stitched Up Heart. I've never met him, but looks cool. He's a bass player. That's why I'm not so familiar with his work.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah. New SDGR, which is is that a popular guitar at Anderton to sell a lot of those?
The SR shape. Going down to like the 300 series, which I think we'll get to.
Yeah, value for money wise are incredible. Nathan and Lee on the bass show always rave about these basses.
They do. Well, because when you get down to like SR 300, you can kind of pick these up for about £200.
Yeah, it's like incredible value.
It's just absolutely ridiculous.
With active pickups. So some of them got Bartolini pickups on them as well. And
power span dual coil pickups.
Boom. 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 Boom.
Boom. Basses, more basses.
Some new cool basses here.
Such an outrageous shape, this, isn't it? But they've been doing it for years.
Like a tongue coming out.
Absolutely.
You're 11 years old.
And he's got the funk. He's got the funk. That's awesome, man. I like those, don't you? The BTB with the blue and the red. Very cool. What is this? SR Mezzo full sound that fits. Are these like 3/4 scale or something, or just short scale? Is that what it is?
Medium scale.
Scale.
Long scale.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a good. So that would have been the SR 300 we just showed you around the corner.
But I tell you what. So I play bass on some gigs. I do, and I'll bring a jazz bass out, and it's big and it's long, man. You know, I would love playing something like this. Why are you laughing? It's not funny. I do play bass. Bass is actually cool. Cool colours.
I like them a lot. That's a cool
colour.
The medium scale thing, definitely. I would agree with you. It's always, for me, felt that the bass guitar instrument, it's not accessible to more diminutive people.
It's long and heavy, and it's like...
I agree. It's a great idea.
Yeah, I think it's a wicked idea.
Dave Swift from the Jules Holland Band.
Yes.
He's always on Ibanez's Instagram page.
Yeah. He's a great bass player.
Great player.
Yeah.
Wow, look at these.
My goodness me.
I mean, it's almost like a piece of furniture.
No, we had one of these in, and we did a video on this, but that had a part of it was a fretless or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh man.
Which we tried to work out how to play, but I do like this actually.
They're totally amazing.
You don't have to get your thumb over when you're a bass player, do you? Oh.
Stevie V, obviously.
What a dude he is.
Probably one of the highlights of my captain meets.
Absolutely.
Careers ever. Really, really lovely guy. And even though, and I'm going to throw this out there, even though I would never have said I was a big fan of like guitar virtuoso music, having met Steve and seen how his mind works creatively during that clinic and that video, you have to sit there and go, the guy is just, he's just almost a musical genius.
Yeah.
He's very, very talented.
I agree.
Insane guitar player.
Yeah.
Satch. We're desperately trying to get Satch on.
Joe, if you're watching this, please get in touch with us.
I definitely think he's a little bit more reluctant to do the whole masterclass thing, but we'll be good to you.
Just come and meet.
We'll be nice.
Back rubs.
We'll treat you good.
Cuddles.
Paul Stanley.
Actually, he would be cool to get on as well.
Wouldn't he?
Yeah. Why not?
I think the chances of that happening are slim.
It would be absolutely
amazing
wonderful
if he did. Nita Strauss. We've had Nita on before. Obviously, she's now got a new Ibanez guitar. I must admit, we've actually sold quite a lot of these, so fair play.
It's a good-looking guitar.
It is a good-looking guitar. Yeah. I've not seen one close up before.
No,
so
great.
Maybe Nita will come back on the show at some point. Luke Hoskin, Jake Bowen. Well, we were talking to Misha about maybe him and Nolly and Jake coming over at some point or other.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Get the three of them in a room together.
Oh!
Crikey!
There's Miss Sugar.
That is a beast.
There's the two dudes from Miss Sugar. Look at this. How can you? But they've definitely some Viking types there.
Yeah.
So they need the grip. This looks a bit like a
pioneers
Viking.
of their kind of music. There's Kiko. I think he was the guy that we got the most grief for last year for not knowing who he was.
Oh,
obviously now we know.
Yeah, now we know who he is. So obviously.
JB Brubaker, that's his signature. Paul Wagner, Herman Lee.
Dragon Force.
We know all these guys. These are like the Ibanez big guns, aren't they, on the outer wall?
Oh, and here's Chris from You Me at 6, which we had in, and he was talking about, he's had his haircut since that picture. Absolutely. Oh, it's grown out, one or the other. Yeah, that was a cool guitar he's got there.
There we go. And
P90
Noodles, he must be up for like a 20 or 30th anniversary model at some point. He's been an Ibanez endorsee for years.
Offspring.
What's round here?
Give it to me, baby. Oh, this is some of the new signature.
Polyphia. Crazy, talented, technical kind of players.
Getting the new headstock and that logo. I'm digging that stuff. Purple one here.
You know what we haven't seen yet? We haven't seen Tom Quayle or Martin Miller's guitars.
No, they are here because they're around the corner, I think. I've seen them around the corner.
Marcos Fogley.
This is interesting, Lee. Look at this. This is quite interesting because it's a telly neck pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on this way. Here we go. Here's Tom and Martin.
All the guitars on this wall here have really, really shaken up the kind of the traditional, I guess the guys who were maybe buying Suhrs or, you know, the stuff.
This one especially really, really shook up that whole...
Yeah, Ibanez really laid down a marker there, didn't they? Like,
they did.
killer.
And they're wonderfully feeling, playing guitars. Sounding great.
Probably more along the lines of like the Andy Timmons kind of vibe, isn't it? But just a little bit more contemporary.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's stunning.
Look at that flaming, look at that neck on
that.
that.
Look at the neck. Highly flamed baked maple. They're just great guitars.
Yeah.
What have we got over here? Nothing new. These are all existing. Great colours. I say nothing new. They were new last year, so they're still fairly new.
Yeah, something like that, right? So,
couple last things to show you on the pedal front, and then we'll run away.
New Tube Screamer. Yeah. This dude is plugged in here.
Sorry, man. I don't know if we'll be able to try this in here, but we've ordered some, and we'll definitely compare it to some other pedals when it comes to Andertons. But Vemuram, you're kidding! What?
Is that the price?
What? Well, good luck.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh, this is what you want, Lee.
This is a little history of the
You
Tube
want this whole
Screamer.
row of pedals. Have a look over here.
I always kind of wondered what the timeline was. So 79 for the original TS808, and then I guess TS9. Where's all the important ones?
Oh,
wow, 30th anniversary TS9.
Vemuram there. We tried this last year.
Look at the red one, 40th anniversary. I've got to be honest with you, and again, I know it's like my nature and everything. I still like the original one. I think it looks cool.
It is cool. It's a slightly narrower box as well. I do like a narrower box.
Didn't Stevie Ray Vaughan's second-hand one of those go for like $35,000 on eBay or something?
It's crazy. I think it was even more than that.
Mad,
there we are.
Mad. Anyway, Ibanez.
The noise level.
Another crazy wander round. What's new at NAMM? I can guarantee you my voice will be gone by tomorrow. But I'll
Thanks for watching.
Sign language. See you there. Hello. Goodbye.